In the bustling heart of New York City, where dreams clash with harsh realities, Alex Thompson stood frozen in the sterile boardroom, his heart pounding like a war drum. His 5-year-old daughter, Lily, clutched his leg, her wide eyes darting around the room filled with stern faces. The HR manager's voice sliced through the tension. Bringing a child to work violates company policy. You're fired, effective immediately. But just as despair gripped Alex, the door swung open, and in walked Elena Vasquez, the stunning CEO whose presence commanded empires. With a confident smile that lit up the shadows, she locked eyes with him and declared, "No, he's not fired. In fact, I'll marry you instead." Gasps echoed, but this is just the beginning of a story that will tug at your heartstrings and remind you that love can rewrite even the darkest chapters. If this hooks you, hit that like button and subscribe for more tales of triumph over trials. Your support keeps these stories alive. Alex had always been the kind of man who played by the rules, but life had a way of bending them until they snapped. 3 years ago, his world shattered when his wife, Sarah, lost her battle with cancer. At 32, he became a single dad to Lily, their miracle child born amid the storm of treatments and tears. Sarah's final words haunted him, "Promise me you'll give her the world, Alex. No matter what." He vowed he would, quitting his flexible freelance gig for a stable job at Vasquez Innovations, a tech firm revolutionizing AI for healthcare. It paid the bills, barely, and offered health insurance for Lily's lingering asthma issues from her premature birth. But stability came at a cost, rigid hours, no exceptions. That fateful Tuesday started like any other. Alex woke at dawn in their cramped Brooklyn apartment, the walls echoing with Lily's giggles as she played with her stuffed bear, Mr. Whiskers. He brewed coffee, packed her lunch for daycare, and kissed her forehead. "Daddy's got a big presentation today, sweetie. Wish me luck." Lily beamed, "You'll be the best, Daddy." Like a superhero. His heart swelled, she was his anchor in a sea of grief. But as he dropped her off, his phone buzzed, a frantic text from the babysitter, "Emergency. Can't watch Lily after school. Family crisis." Panic surged. Daycare ended at 3 p.m., and his shift ran until 6. No family nearby, no friends available on short notice. He couldn't afford to miss work, rumors of layoffs swirled, and his rent was overdue. Desperation clawed at him. "I'll figure it out," he muttered, racing to the office. The morning blurred in meetings, his mind racing. By afternoon, he had no choice. He picked up Lily and brought her back to his cubicle. "Stay quiet, okay? Daddy's working." She nodded solemnly, coloring pictures under his desk. 4 hours, it worked. Colleagues cooed over her, slipping her candies. But then came the presentation, a pitch to secure a major client. As Alex stood before the team, Lily sneezed loudly, her asthma flaring from the dusty air. She whimpered, and he scooped her up mid-sentence, fumbling for her inhaler. The room fell silent. His manager, Mr. Hargrove, a by-the-book tyrant, scowled. "This is unprofessional, Thompson. See HR now." Trembling, Alex carried Lily to the HR office, her tiny hand in his. "I'm sorry, Daddy," she whispered. "It's not your fault, Princess," he replied, fighting tears. Inside, the HR manager, Ms. Patel, laid it out coldly, "Policy is clear. No children on premises. We've had incidents before, liability issues. You're terminated." Alex's world spun. Fired? How would he pay for Lily's meds? The apartment? Food? "Please," he begged, "it was an emergency. I'm all she has." But rules were rules. As he gathered his things, whispers spread like wildfire. Then, the elevator dinged, and Elena Vasquez stepped out. Elena was a legend, 35, self-made billionaire, with raven hair cascading like midnight waves and eyes that pierced souls. Orphaned young, she'd built her empire from nothing, channeling her pain into innovation. Rumors painted her as icy, but those close knew her heart burned for the underdog. She'd overheard the commotion in the lobby, Lily's cough, Alex's plea. Something stirred in her, a memory of her own childhood struggles. She marched into HR, her heels clicking like destiny's footsteps. "What's going on here?" she demanded. Ms. Patel stammered, explaining the violation. Elena's gaze softened on Lily, who shyly waved. Then, turning to Alex, she saw not just an employee, but a mirror of her past resilience. In a bold, uncharacteristic move, she said, "Firing him? Over this? No. He's valuable, his AI algorithms saved our last project. And frankly, we need more humanity here." But the room tensed, policy demanded action. Elena paused, then smiled mischievously. "Fine. If policy won't bend, I'll rewrite it personally. Alex, I'll marry you instead. That makes Lily family, doesn't it? Problem solved." The room erupted. Alex blinked, stunned. "What?" Elena laughed, her voice warm. "I'm serious. Not right now, of course, but let's talk. Dinner tonight? My treat." It was impulsive, born from empathy and a spark she couldn't ignore. Alex, dazed, nodded. As news spread, the office buzzed. Was it a joke? A PR stunt? But Elena meant it. That evening, at a cozy Italian bistro, with Lily dozing in a booster seat, they talked. Alex shared his grief over Sarah, the endless nights worrying about bills, the fear of failing Lily. Elena opened up, her rise from foster care, the loneliness of success, how she'd always wanted a family but career consumed her. "I see your strength, Alex. It's rare." By dessert, a connection bloomed, not just pity, but genuine admiration. Challenges mounted, testing their budding bond. First, the media frenzy, tabloids screamed CEO's shocking proposal. Elena's board questioned her judgment, fearing scandal. "This could tank our stock," one director snarled. She stood firm, "Or humanize us. We're not robots, we're people." Alex faced doubt from friends, "She's out of your league, man. What's the catch?" And internally, guilt gnawed at him, was he using her? Lily's health scare amplified it all. One night, her asthma attack landed them in the ER. Alex called Elena in panic. She rushed over, holding his hand as doctors stabilized Lily. "You're not alone anymore," she whispered. In that fluorescent-lit room, vulnerability forged trust. Resolution came gradually, like dawn after a storm. Elena implemented family-friendly policies, on-site daycare, flexible hours. Alex's ideas flourished, earning him a promotion. Their dates deepened, picnics in Central Park, where Lily chased pigeons, calling Elena Auntie Lena. Love grew organically, not from the proposal, but shared laughter and tears. 6 months later, under a blooming cherry tree, Alex proposed properly, ring in hand. "You saved us, Elena. But I love you for who you are." Tears streamed as she said yes. Their wedding was intimate, Lily as flower girl, beaming. But life wasn't fairy tale perfect. Blended family hurdles arose, Elena's travel clashed with Alex's routines, jealousy from colleagues lingered. Yet, they communicated, compromised. When Lily's first school play came, both parents cheered front row. Alex launched a charity for single parents, funded by Elena's company, turning pain into purpose. Years on, as Lily graduated high school, Alex reflected, from firing line to family bliss. The inspiring message? Life's curveballs can lead to unexpected home runs if you hold on with heart. Second chances aren't given, they're seized with courage. So, dear viewer, if this story moved you, reminding you that love conquers chaos, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Who knows? Your next chapter might be just as miraculous.